So how much training is enough training? How long is a piece of string?
No doubt. How old is old? How new is new? It's an impossible thing to respond to, but no training is not an option. Or self-training only. Well, I've self-taught myself. Not that you shouldn't. There's a certain amount of self-taught that you got to do. You got to teach yourself some things. You do. But that means you have to be curious. You got to continually want to know more. Nothing about this industry is static. Nothing. So if you're not continually kind of going, what's happening now? Where are things going? What are we doing? People we get focused on a certain area of the industry, like the gear, and the one thing that should be static and should remain static for at least a little while should be your routine and how you record, but not your performance. And that's the difference, right? So in terms of that, in terms of training, that's where you have to continually learn new techniques to challenge your comfort zone and to surprise even yourself take after take. And you need people who inspire you and who drive you to some extent and allow you to continually think. And if you're not getting something interesting out of every single coaching session, it's not a great coaching session. It should be happening every single time. Now, you need to wipe out in training. You need to be a bug on a windshield a lot. And because you realize then you keep getting back up and you're not going to, this is how you build your wherewithal to some extent, and it also is how you give yourself a proper runway, not too short, not too long, in terms of producing your auditions from home. So in terms of self-direction, that focus has to be there in terms of your training. So how much? It's continual. At least 3 to 4 times a year, I think people need either private training or group training or both. You need a nice little balance of both. It wouldn't hurt, But
if I'm a brand new voice actor, just getting into the business, how long before I can start making money? How much training do I need to take before I can start making money?
Impossible to say. You need to get in and start swimming and let's find out, because that's the only way, no one can really answer that question for you. You can answer it by doing it, you're the only one who's going to actually answer that question, but, not every hat fits every head. And even people who are really seasoned and well-known and established in the industry as actors, as professional talent, they continually train. They don't stop training. They get more training. And it's way more advanced and it should be taking them down that rabbit hole. So yeah, if those impulses aren't being challenged, you have to get out there and fire them up.